know a way to approach it before I can talk to them better. The best we can do is just, like talk to them and lead by example.
And what you do is kind of like find a common ground, something, that good for both of y'all, and then, you just go in with that.
The more subtle, just speak to them.
Just go to them, but don't be aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Speak to them like they children. Speak to them like you the parent that really love them.
Sometimes you gotta get creative.
Yes.
Family is strength. Family is important. Family is important. Family is all we got. A lot of people don't have family.
We ain't stopping until we make a change. Season 4, GMP 2025. We ain't stopping until we make a change.
Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast. Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast.
We ain't stopping until we make a change.
Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast. Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast.
We ain't stopping until we make a change. We ain't stopping until we make a change. Informing our community on some bigger and some better things. Injecting your mind frame with positivity and the things you need to change. Let me explain.
Oh no, the gangster just crept through the back door. Spitting venom on the theme for season 4. Grown Man Podcast refined. If you in this shot of these lyrics, then like and subscribe. Gangsta gone, in other words, I'm out of here. Every Tuesday 7:30, man, let this shit here.
You gotta tune in the knowledge, wisdom, and power. Giving it to you on the hour.
Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast. Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown
We ain't stopping until we make a change.
Grown Man Podcast,
Welcome, and welcome. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. Real men, real issues with real solutions. Thank y'all so much for joining us and tuning in. I am your host, Another Chance, and this is live from Orlando, Florida. Again, season 4, episode 14. We are so much blessed to be here. We're grateful, we're honored, and we thank you for tuning in. It's been a long journey, man, and we're going to just keep on moving right along. I got my host with me, Gangster, from the other end of the coast. Y'all know he's always right there by my side. What's going on, Gangster?
Hey, man, what it is, partner, what it is. I'm glad to always be by your side. You're my partner, man. Another sunny day, California, yeah, homeboy. Back in my crib, you can see. I ain't in that hospital room, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, God is good, isn't he?
God is good. All the time.
Yeah, God is good.
Yes, sir.
God is awesome.
How everything been, man? How your week been, man?
Everything's good, brother. Everything's slowing down since we finally finished the tent revival, man. So
yeah, sure. I watched that. That was a pretty good revival, though, man. Y'all did y'all thing, man. And that's I'm proud of y'all, man. For real.
Yeah, I still gotta post some more of the videos for it, but yeah.
Y'all did y'all thing.
Great. It was a great time. It was a great start. Shouts out to Higher Power Miracle of Faith Church down in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, it was a great shot. Great start. Yeah, so that was the first tent revival. So
yeah, that's cool.
Shouts out to my pastor Jake Simons.
Yep, sure.
What about yourself? So you glad to be back home, huh?
Oh man, yeah, man. I'm glad to be back in the crib, man, chilling. I've got a nurse wound a little bit, man. What happened, man? I guess from a spider bite, dog. You know what I'm saying? A spider.
Okay.
Took time, man. I'm talking about. I already had to have a hip replacement. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I was limping around, but I'm shuffling. Then my foot got swollen, right? And then I noticed like 2 weeks, my foot still swollen. I ain't supposed to be spoiled for 2 weeks.
Right.
So I went and seen the doctor, man. It was hectic. They all opened me up for surgery, all kind of quick. But yeah, man, it's a spider, man.
Nick, my sister had a spider bite a couple weeks ago. So yeah, you can't play with those spider bites, man. You got to get a look immediately, man.
You mess around and lose something, man. Messing with a spider, man, take something out, man.
You can't play with them, man. We got a quick comment, man. Go ahead, Miss Queen B.
Free Cypher said peace.
Free Cypher. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. That was weird, man. That was weird, man.
Shouts out to MJB.
Yep.
Shouts out to MJB. Shouts out to Terrell. Terrible.
Terrell's T-Funk, too.
Yeah, shouts out to Trinice B. Shouts out to Trinice B.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she'll be joining us shortly, if I'm not mistaken.
Chime in.
If I'm not mistaken, she'll chime in. But I told her
if not, handle your business, baby girl. Handle your business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do, get it done.
Absolutely. We'll hold it down, man. So, any announcements coming from your way?
Man, no, I'm just glad to be out that spot, man. I'm cool, man. We just keeping it going. Protect our head, West Coast. We doing what we do.
Yeah. Speaking of protect our head, gangster, this is our third Stop the Violence golf cart rally in Orlando, Florida, man. It's gonna be huge, man. It's coming up in 2 weeks. It's not this weekend, but it's next weekend. So if you're in Orlando, get ready, man. It's going to be huge. We're coming to your neighborhood. We're coming through your neighborhood. Okay, we're passing out information. We're passing out knowledge. We're passing out pamphlets. We're praying. We're talking. We're encouraging. We're learning.
Right.
We got gifts. It's a wonderful thing, and we want you to be a part of it. So if you're in Orlando, please stay tuned next week. Saturday, June 7th. We got a quick comment. Go ahead, Queen.
We have Cedric Lomax. Cedric said, good job.
Cedric, yes.
All right.
What's going on, Ced? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching, man. Yeah, but this is our third annual Stop the Violence, man. It's going to be huge. We want you to be a part of it. We already got a bunch of people registered. We got the golf carts lined up. We got the mission statements lined up. We got the motivation and the information lined up. So we're ready to deliver, and we're ready to make an impact in these streets, man. So y'all look forward to that, man. This is our third year. We got a lot of people backing us. We got a lot of strong people backing us.
Touch one of them kids, man. You touch one of them kids, it was worth all 3 to 4 of them hours, man.
Yeah, man, we intend on making an impact, and that's the goal, gangster, to make an impact with one youth out of each neighborhood. We want one out of each neighborhood, gangster. We want one out of each neighborhood. We want a connection. And we're going to grow from there. So we're going to do our part, bro. We're going to do our part. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. But besides that, gangster, I don't think I have any more announcements.
Let's get it on. Let's see what it is.
Let's get it on.
Today's current events.
A bit of a word of caution to our viewers. At the dinner hour, this next story may make you lose your appetite. A fast food employee facing charges tonight accused of spitting in a customer's food. Felicia Archer was arrested earlier this month, now facing culpable negligence charges. Milton police say it happened at the Taco Bell on Highway 90 in Milton.
WEAR's Karis Harmon joins us now, and Karis Police Chief Jennifer Frank says surveillance cameras captured Archer spitting in the food.
Yeah, that's right, and I spoke with the victim today. She tells me she's just glad she double-checked her food before eating it. Kristen Royal was picking up food with her roommate at the Taco Bell on Highway 90 in Milton on May 6th. But when they got the food, they realized they got more than the 10-piece nuggets and nacho fries that they ordered.
This looks like spit. This is spit. Who the hell spits in somebody's nacho cheese? I was livid.
This is very unique.
Milton police arrested Felicia Archer after they say she was caught on surveillance camera spitting in Royal's food. Full surveillance video was not made available to us, but Milton PD did share a screenshot telling us Archer is the employee in the middle and sharing this picture of the nacho cheese.
It looked like somebody put a snot rocket up in my nacho cheese. It was stringy, it was disgusting, and all I did was open the cheese, and it was stringy and disgusting, and it looked straight like a loogie.
During Milton's investigation, police say Archer admitted to spitting in Royal's food because of what Archer described as beef involving Archer's boyfriend and Royal.
To some, it may not seem like a serious crime. It's certainly something that Milton wants to pay attention to, right? We all want to know that we can go to our local establishments and feel safe and know that the food that we're getting is something that's appropriate.
Chief Frank says Archer is banned from the property, and Royal says she's also facing consequences. She was an employee at the Taco Bell prior to this incident, working the day shift while she says Archer was on nights.
The only excuse I was given when I was told to bring my uniform in to get my last check was that it was all over social media, which was against Taco Bell policy. Mind you, was not my doing. And then the other excuse that was used was the fact that apparently service was going to be going down due to the incident, and that Pace would be receiving all of the service, so he had to lay people off.
Taco Bell employees could not discuss what happened because they are not permitted to discuss personnel issues. Royal, now 2 weeks out of a job, says she's struggling to find work, but she says she's glad she had the nerve to check her food.
9 times out of 10, if I go back to work or back to Taco Bell to get food, it was usually to bring it home to, my friends or my friends' kids or my roommate or whatever, and the fact that my roommate was with me in the car and she could have ate that, but she didn't.
Now, the case is already closed. Archer was in court today where she pleaded no contest. She was found guilty and sentenced to 6 months probation. In the studio, Karis Harmon, WEAR News.
Oh, boy. WEAR News for that coverage of that live video.
That's crazy. She got some beat.
Hey, man. Hey, gangster. Let me talk to these people out here your volume messed up. Say something. Oh, there you go. Yeah, let me say something to the people real quick, gangster. Man, I always tell you, me and my brother was just talking about this, man. You don't mess with nobody that got to go behind closed doors to fix your food. You don't disrespect them. You don't raise your voice.
No, not at all.
Nothing. To somebody that
the girl didn't raise her voice or argue with her. They talking about over an old boyfriend or something.
Yeah, it was something. It was a reason why she did it. But I'm just saying though. It made me think of that though, gangster. You don't piss nobody off. You don't do that, girl. That's disgusting, man.
Like, I know it. That's horrible.
I got a buddy, man. I got a buddy that used to work at a Burger King, and he told me some nightmare stories.
Yeah,
It make you think twice about eating fast food. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's horrible.
Yeah, man. You can't. Come on, man. I want a burger, man. I don't want no snot on my burger, man. What's wrong with you, man? I'd have went up in that bit and heated. I'd have cleaned sharp, cuz.
Yeah.
I'm driving my from the nigga on the grill all the way to the top where the guy soft. Straight up. I go across that town. They just get in my stand. What's wrong with you, cuz? I go sit down like that for a day or two. You spit in my food. You mean me? Man, what? Knock your ass out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. One thing, I don't pay about my grub. So, man, that's nasty, man. All I know. Man.
I don't even like fast food no more. That much no more. So I try to.
You gotta worry about it, man. Gotta worry about it.
Yeah, but even though I still stop on it occasionally. So I still
we all do. We all do.
You just got to be careful, man. But that's horrible for somebody to do that, man. That's disgusting. Good thing they got cameras. Good thing they got cameras and they caught it.
Yeah, go somewhere. Hopefully you cool with everybody. Look who back there first.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that go on, man. You don't even know.
Yeah, I worked in fast food before.
Going on behind those.
I worked in fast food before. You know what I mean? You know how I go.
Yeah.
I've been involved in it. And they, you know, you make you sucker mad about dealing with the food, man, and they'll get you. I know one of them guys, boy, they'll get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get you good.
To our viewers, we want to know what y'all think about it, man. Give us y'all comments. Give us y'all views, man. God bless you. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. We have one more clip for them to watch. Let's take a look at this. Go ahead.
Some new details about a deadly shooting at a Checkers restaurant in Kissimmee. A worker allegedly shot a customer after he complained about his order.
And the victim asked to speak to a manager just before he was shot. Fox 35's Stephanie Buffonte is live at that restaurant with the latest. So, Stephanie, that suspect was in court today.
Yes, and those new shocking details were released today. According to a witness, this could have potentially been over a packet of mayo. Now, one person is behind bars and another person is dead. And this happened in a busy area, as you can see, right in Old Town, which is near Fun Spot.
The defendant will be held pursuant to Arthur at no bond.
23-year-old Elijah Mackey in an orange jumpsuit and cuffs, making a first appearance in court Friday. He's charged with first-degree premeditated murder. Osceola County deputies say it was all over a fast food customer complaining about his meal. A witness said he was possibly asking for mayo packets. The arrest affidavit says Wesley Robertson asked to speak with the manager several times after ordering from the front window at Checkers Wednesday night. Deputies say that's when Mackey climbed out of a drive-through window, walked around the side of the building, and started arguing with Robertson. According to an arrest report, that's when Robertson used derogatory language to insult Mackey, and in response, Mackey pulled a gun out of his waistband and shot Robertson in the chest. He fell headfirst into the building. The employee ran toward the slingshot ride and then to Celebration Suites nearby. We spoke with people staying there.
Can you imagine? You're just like, oh, let's go to Checkers. I want, a hamburger meal or whatever it is. And next thing you know, you're gone. I mean, how does that happen? It's sad. It's really sad.
You don't know if you can ever voice your opinion, because somebody's going to pull a gun.
Former Orlando Police Chief Orlando Rolone weighing in.
Obviously, this individual will have their day in court, but based on the information that we have seen so far, it'll be very, very difficult for them to defend their actions. And it's unfortunate because it could have been avoided.
He says it's important to talk to your kids about controlling their emotions and lead by example.
Takes a much bigger person to basically step away from a situation like that. Be that person. Don't allow for someone to bring you down or take you on a path that you will regret later.
Now, the Checkers was closed yesterday. It is open right now. We reached out to Checkers for comment, but haven't heard back. Reporting in Kissimmee, Stephanie Buffonte, Fox 35 News.
Stephanie, thank you.
Shout out to Fox 35 News for coverage of that video.
Yeah, man. I buddy get in an argument with the dude and shoot him because called him nigger. That's all that was. But I'm saying, you can't kill him, dog. That's that work, though. You gotta be able to. I'm saying they've been calling us nigger for 1,000,000 years, man. We gotta get past that. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's what it was.
Well, okay. I hear you talking, gangster, but let me ask you this. Where the gun come from?
He had it already.
At work?
Yeah. Right on his waist. He jumped out, climbed out the window.
He back there flipping burgers with a 9 in his waist.
With his hammer on him. Yeah, these kids crazy too now. You know what I'm saying?
But that was the manager, right? Was that the manager?
Looking for an argument.
That was the
sometimes that pistol had you like this sometimes.
Was that the manager?
No.
Was that the manager?
That pistol swell you up, man. That pistol, you're a normal guy. You're a cool dude, whatever. And then when you put that pistol on you instantly be like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it was. You were arguing that the order wasn't right. Jumped out the other window, came around the corner.
don't make no sense, man.
No, young man, that don't make no sense at all, dog. What you doing with a pistol when you ain't working? Damn.
Well, first thing came to me, gangster, he was ready to do something to anybody. Anyway, he had planned on doing something to anybody that day.
I don't know.
He done jumped out the window.
Some dudes always got a pistol on.
They exchanged. We don't know. We weren't there, gangster. They might have exchanged some words before he jumped out that window. We don't know.
All right, it's possible. They could have got a little argument before when he was there the first time.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Steal.
Yeah.
And why are you at work with your heat on?
I don't get that. I don't get that one.
That's crazy, man. Crazy. Why you got some heat on you at work, man? What you doing? I mean, I don't know. I work at Taco Bell. I ain't have my gun on me.
Yeah, somebody. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Just to have fun.
Is that what they doing now? They taking their gun to work with them.
They just want to
y'all better check y'all.
It's a whole new generation for when you worked at Taco Bell.
Yeah, for sure.
Apparently, y'all better check your employees, man. Guns in their waist.
You got to start having one of them ones when your workers come to work.
Yeah, somebody that lost their life over nothing.
And the people go shoot, check them, and get paid.
Yeah, man. Somebody that lost their life though over somebody's nephew gone, somebody's uncle gone.
Yep. Everything got all messed up because you can't hold. I mean, I don't know what it was for. It's just amazing that you brought your pistol to work.
Stupid.
Different breed of kids that's growing up these days.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A different breed.
They not growing up with the discipline, so this is what they do. No discipline.
Yeah.
Daddies need to whoop some ass. Excuse my language.
Back in the days, everybody disciplined. Everybody got disciplined back in the days. Even in school, you were disciplined because you got paddled. So
that's right.
That's not here these days. So the kids knew how to act. They out of hand these days. So that's what you get.
The village is broken up.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You can run around at work with a pistol on. You ain't Batman, man. You ain't finna do. You know, man. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
You got to get creative with these kids. Like they say, it's a new age, a new breed. Okay, well, you got to get creative. We got to come up with new ways.
You got to get creative. You ain't got to get creative. You got to get off in them.
Yeah. Sometimes.
It's doing wrong. Get him. You down back. Get him. It worked for me. My dad skit, man. You know, Slim. He ain't playing. Worst thing I would do, tell him my dad, what?
It's not.
I messed up, but
that's not going to really do nothing for most kids because you have to look at it with most kids that's coming up in this generation. I mean, like you saying, if the kid do this and do that, I agree with you. Get him. But these days, look at this. If they shoot people at the restaurant for no reason, what they gonna do for their parents for jumping on them? Because they feel like they bigger than the parent anyway.
Yeah,
it's no fear. These kids have no fear in them. They don't even fear their parents. So they're not gonna.
You're right, Toya. But we got as parents, that's a chance we got. I hate to say it, it's a chance we got to take. We got to straighten them. I'm saving you, little nigga. Excuse my language, but I'm saving you. I know you don't like me. I know you don't like it, but I'm saving you, man. You got to do. I know.
I think that's comments. Those are comments that she's reading. But what they're saying is that is the result of what we allowed to happen. So now what Gangsta is saying is we have to react and take things back the old way, and some things have to be done the old way. Some things have to be done new school way. But whatever has to be done,
new school way ended up dead in prison.
Something has to be done.
New school way, our youth are ending up dead in prison.
Well, let me say one more thing. Let's make it known that I'm not speaking comments. These are my thoughts.
For sure.
Who is that? Who is that?
Me, I wasn't no
Oh, that was
comments.
your
I wasn't
comments. Oh, I
reading
thought that was your
comments.
I thought she was reading comments.
Nah, she talking about what she's saying. Yeah, I'm the
You
same
got
one.
one now, though.
I thought she was reading comments. That was your thought. Go ahead, Queen.
It's
Now,
from
this
my
is
heart.
hold
Believe
on.
that.
This is a comment. Go ahead, Queen.
We have Cedric Lomax. They are talking about schools, churches, restaurant carries firearms. Stand your ground. And then we have Buddy B. Kind of busy tonight, fellas, but salute to you and big salute to the off-camera panel host too. Amen.
Salute, Buddy B.
What's up, boy? Yeah, I feel you, man. As far as the stand your ground act and all that, man. But it's just the fact, and they got pistols everywhere, man. Everywhere, man.
Yeah, but
like you said, in the church, somebody might be strapped, man.
Yeah, we got to pay attention, man. That's all I'm saying. We got to pay attention, man, and take the village. We got to pay attention.
Ease up, young man. Ease up, young man. Ease up, man. Put the pistol up, man. Throw it out of the pistol, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put my pistol everywhere. Straight up. When I was doing gangster, I'm not walking in the restaurant with my heater. Why?
Yeah, it's
I'm not doing that. Man, I'm here to have a good time with my lady or something, man. I'm here to, you know what I'm saying? Eat some food. Why do I need my pistol?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Gotta put it down sometime, man. Leave it alone, man.
Yeah. That's why you have to stay on your toes. You got to pay attention, man. It's a whole new world, man.
Don't throw them things, G. Throw them things, G.
We're gonna keep it moving. But Gangster, before we move on, I did want to send a quick commercial. I did want to send a quick shout out before we go to commercial, Gangster, and then we'll come back in. I did want to send a shout out to Madam Mayor. Shout out to Madam Mayor. That's Anna Escamani. She's running for mayor in 2027. We got your back, GM.
All right.
He's endorsing you.
Awesome.
We love you and we appreciate your support. So we got your back, Madam Mayor. That's Anna Escamani running for mayor in Orlando. Support her. Anna Escamani, 2027. We got your back, endorsed by Grown Man Podcast. Guys, we'll be right back after these messages.
Sir, yes, sir.
Great. And I just first, before we start anything, just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this platform, because I think that you guys are awesome, especially for the language that you are speaking to the body, to the nation. So I'm true to be a part of this. So thank you again.
I love everything you guys are doing, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For real. It's time. This is the time right now. Yes, sir. What you guys are doing right now, man. So believe me, God is moving, and that's what I love. That's why I'm here.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm glad to be finally on the Grown Men Podcast. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like I'm eating steak and potatoes. That's real. Yeah, we ain't on milk today. I like it. Yeah, we ain't on that milk. Yeah, we ain't on that. I like it. I'm so glad to be in episode 7.
Yes.
Honored to be on you guys' show. Such a fan. So thank y'all so much for this opportunity.
Good. Hey, I'm happy to be on your show, man. You know what I'm saying? Finally. You know what I'm saying? I've been supporting for a minute, but I'm happy to be on your show finally. Get here and talk around with y'all.
Man, y'all, it was easy. Shit, y'all some real.
Man, I appreciate the Gangsta's Corner, bro. I've been watching for a while.
Well, before we get started, I wanted to say y'all thank you for sharing your platform with me. Allow me to come sit down and eat some steak today. I really appreciate that.
Going into season 2, this thing, hey man, a lot of people don't understand the podcast method, man, but it's about to take off. It's about to take off to the next level. And as long as y'all stay rooted and stay grounded, man, y'all gonna be part of that takeoff, man, because y'all got a nice platform. You got a decent platform.
Yes, sir. God bless you.
Thank you to all our old guests.
That technique ain't been working. Them just hiding in the book. Because we've been cracking them books open. We cracking them books open. They gonna teach our children that we as a people benefited from being slaves. We benefited from slavery. We got out of slavery. I mean, and the people that's coming out to speak on this here, to speak against it, y'all missing the whole point.
What can we implement on a daily basis? To get away from killing each other. We killing our kids. That's the problem. What's the solution?
Joining us and tuning in. This is Grown Man Podcast, season 4, episode 14. And that was Free Sci-Fi Live. You can catch them season 1, 2, and 3. Be sure to go back and check out the episodes, man. There's a lot of good stuff in seasons 1, 2, and 3. Gangster.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna keep it moving right along, if I may. Moving right along, brother. We're gonna move right along through these segments. We're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna hit them quick. We're gonna hit them fast.
Let's knock them down. You know what we do.
Get our points done, in and out. We out of there. All right. We ain't gonna linger on. We're gonna hit y'all.
Ain't no shit lollygagging. We don't do that. Get to them raw.
Get to raw, in and out. That's it. Y'all take this and pass it on. This is family and relationships.
Family and relationships.
What you ain't like that one, Queen?
All right, look here. Family relationship. Thanks, Rick.
Go ahead, Gates.
Yo, man, what I got to deal with is conflict resolution within the family. That's what I'm saying, right? Whenever your conflicts arise, I wrote it down, so it might look like I'll be reading on the paper, because I am. Whenever you're in part of a conflict with someone, there's one factor that makes the difference between damaging that relationship and maintaining that relationship. During conflict, it's your attitude. Not their attitude, your attitude. Your attitude reflects how they take what you bring what you bring into the table. And if you bring it with attitude, aggression is met with aggression. So when you're trying to get your point across, you don't have to be having mean attitude. Just get your point across, make it acceptable, and lose the anger. All right, and that's how you make your relationship that much stronger.
Yeah.
Gangster gone, man.
Yeah. I can be that. Yeah. I can understand that. Yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Hey, gang, see your boss working?
That was 1 o'clock, but I was just thinking about it.
No, because we was over there looking too. Hey, that's some good stuff, gangster.
Sure.
I like that. Real sharp. Good stuff. Real good stuff. Family and relationships. I go ahead and knock them out. And yeah, I do the same thing, gangsters. I write my stuff down. Sometimes I study it enough to where I know it by heart. Sometimes it's not hard. So
if you want what you said to be, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just want to say something, and I ain't never been up here just to say something.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Family relationships. Queen B. Family relationships. What's wrong?
You.
I'm looking at this screen here, and it must be messed up or something.
I don't pull you up until you get ready. You weren't
All
ready.
Right, looks
So
like I'm
go.
ready now. All right, family relationship. So the last few weeks, gangsta, I was kind of rough on them. I was kind of rough on my friends, kind of rough on my family, and we're just trying to let a few things be understood, basically. But tonight, we're going to kind of put a little neosporin on that, and hopefully you understand. To my family and to my friends, hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from with what I'm saying. And if you have to go back and watch the last 3-4 episodes, family relationships, you understand what I'm saying. All right, gangster.
Yeah.
All right. So some people, and what I was saying is, I write my stuff down too, because, sometimes I don't go and remember it all. But some people don't take corrective measures to improve their health until the doctor says you're about to die. Yeah. What you mean? Why are you saying that, Chance? Why are you saying that, Chance? Because it's true. And it happens all the time. It happens all the time. But for some strange reason, you think that it can't happen to you. But you hear it happening to your friends and to the other people all over, in the world. So we go about our lives saying, that ain't gonna happen to me, But you see it happen to everybody else. And you don't wait to make a corrective. You wait to make a corrective decision in your life. When you get that bad news, you should wait. You should act as if you got the bad news now, and start making all the corrective decisions you need to make regarding your life and your health and your well-being, because you only have one life. You're not coming back to do this again. And don't get me wrong, I ain't talking to you, gangster. I'm talking to everybody out there.
But you're right, homeboy. That's all I'm saying. I'm a victim of that. You know what I'm saying? I just waited. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna be on it. But look what it took for me to get on it, though.
No. Yeah, that's just a coincidence, gangster.
But I respect it. I respect it.
What I'm saying.
I know you're not talking to me, but I take it like that because I'm one of the people that say that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want people to have to go through my tragedy. You see, my tragedy was a life or death situation, which means I didn't have to have the opportunity to come back.
Right.
Or I'm gonna fight again and do things the right way.
Right.
God could have said, "No, I'm gonna take you out with this heart attack."
Yep.
He could have ended it right there, but he didn't. So what I'm saying to you is that I don't want you to be in that life or death situation with my family member, my friend. I want you to make corrective adjustments in your life now, so that you can live long enough for your seeds.
That's right. You ain't doing nothing trying to help
the things that you want to accomplish.
All right.
I'm gonna end like that with family relationships.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
All right, we got a quick comment. Go ahead, Queen B.
Oh, we got Ed and Mika said 100.
DJ Crunk T. What's going on, my friend?
Yeah, Bobby, checking out your segments, boy.
Yeah,
keep it rocking.
Yeah, man.
Keep it rocking from the old school, cuz. I dig you. I dig it.
Yes. Hey, that young man is national, man. Hey, DJ Crunk, I love you, brother. You keep doing what you're doing, man. You keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Yes, sir. I reminisce with you, man. I reminisce all the time with you, cuz.
Yeah.
Every time I watch your set, I'm back in Skate World. Coming through. You know what I'm saying? All that, man.
Yeah,
all that.
It's a good
Clear.
DJ. It's a good
All
DJ.
that, homie.
A good DJ knows what type of music everybody wants to hear. You know
man.
I mean?
Keep it live. They keep it live.
Good
Straight
DJ,
up.
good DJ.
Yep.
Let's keep it moving, gangster. We already started late, and we don't want to keep these people.
Yep. We're going to build them around. Let's get it.
And gangster, what we always tell them.
Hey, man, we know you could have been anywhere in the world, man, but you decided to come kick it with the boys at GMP. And we sure appreciate it wholeheartedly. I swear we do. Thank you, man.
No doubt. Much love and respect from GMP.
Yes, sir.
Right along.
All right, man. All right, we're doing building morale, so get it.
Building morale.
In and out, gangster. You want me to jump on it?
Go ahead, you jump on it. I'll close it out.
Yeah, because I'm real quick on it. I'm like Flash tonight.
You say that all the time, but 10 minutes later.
Yeah, I'm still yapping. Hey, man, you don't want to comment. You don't want to comment. Speaking to Jay, okay. All right. So, building morale. quick information to build up our young men, our young youth, something you can pass on to your young men that they can take with them and grow from. So somebody say, let go.
Let go.
Or be dragged.
Or be dragged.
Let go or be dragged.
Yep. Okay.
So basically, there was a young man dating this young woman, and he apparently didn't know her too well, and she had a lot of different friends. And this young man was well established. You know, he had a lot of money, he had a lot of jewelry, he had a lot of fancy things, he had his own place. And after dating this girl who wasn't really concerned about him, she pretty much emptied his bank account. She wore down his car tore up. You know, his apartment is barely hanging on. He lost a lot of things. He's not where he should have been. And had he known the things that he didn't know about the girl, he wouldn't have been dragged. So, and a lot of the times we find out situations about things and we stay holding on.
Yep.
We ended up being dragged. So I say to you out there, let go or be dragged. And you don't want to be dragged, man, because it's hard to come back. It's hard to bounce back. It's hard to come back, man.
Yeah, man, you got to see that coming, man.
Yeah, and if you got your goggles on, you can see it coming. But I'm gonna keep it moving, gangster.
It's hard though. Yeah, but that's hard. You know, for sure. But that's good stuff. So, Chance, that's good stuff because a lot of men need to hear that, man. You know, we're gonna get our heart broke, right? Somebody will come along and say they're gonna get us, right? But at the same time, man, you just don't let them take you all the way up through there, man. You know when it's going bad, dog. You know when it's going bad, and bad as it hurt, that chick you thought was the one ain't the one. You gotta get out before she kill you, man.
You gotta go.
You gotta get out, take you all the way up through there, dog. You gotta be smart enough to see that. You know what I'm saying? I hate stupid that you get drugged, but we all get drugged sometimes. We all fall in love, and we all get burnt by this chick. You know what I'm saying? Then you learn, hey man, I'm gonna start watching out for that. I'm gonna start watching out for that. And for this, you know, so we all learn that. So that's good stuff for building morale. That you know you gonna get your heart broke. Somebody gonna get you, and she gonna have you balled up in the corner crying. All that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Speaking of that, I had balled up in the corner. Yeah. I remember I was in the street crime. Yeah, I mean, everybody. If you fall and you fall short, you slip. Yeah, they'll get you.
Yeah, man. That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? That's part of becoming a man. We're gonna have to deal with that. But you just don't let them take you all the way through the mud.
We trying to tell y'all, we trying to get y'all with shortcuts.
That's gonna let them take you all the way through the mud. That's right. You gotta stand up somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, all our other relationships pay for that because we're scared to give you to muscle. We're scared to get our muscle back to you over the last draw. You know, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. We're gonna build around right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into that, man. But it's the same thing with building around. I'm talking about conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? Strengthening conflict resolution strategies that value, you know, your life, that value throughout your life, whether it's reacting to problems after they occur or focusing on preventing conflict from arising in the first place. So you got to actively listen to the person that you're dealing with, communicate clearly, show some empathy, and identify the root of the problem and solve it. It's just that simple. But you got to go through that process, what I just said. You understand? You got to actively listen. You got to communicate clearly, show some empathy, and identify the root of the problem and attack. Do that, conflict resolved, keep on moving. You heard me? Thanks for going.
Yeah, I like that. That's some good. Yeah, I like that. That's good instructions. Yeah, that's laid out. You lay it out. Yeah. I
it's
like
just
the way
like
you,
working in customer service.
I like the way you laid that out. That's some good instructions to follow.
Yeah, for sure, but you got to do that, man.
Into any
You got
type
to do that.
of situation.
In each and every conflict.
Yeah.
In each and every conflict, you got to do that. Because you get to the bottom of it, and once you solve that conflict, guess what? Y'all relationship comes stronger.
That's right.
Straight up.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's good instructions, gangster. Real good.
Sure. Sure.
Real good. We'll keep it moving right along, man. If all minds and all hearts are clear, man, I'm loving it. I am loving it. We're gonna move right along to the gangsters corner. Y'all know what time it is.
All right. Yes, sir.
Welcome. This hot new segment is called Gangsters Corner, and I'm your boy Gangster Rick. Scroll in the podcast. Let's get it on.
Hey, man, it's Gangster Rick, Grown Man Podcast. Y'all know what it is. It's Gangster's Corner, man. I got a question for some of the people, for the people out there. It's a simple question. And I'm still on the rim of conflict. Now, when conflict comes and you're in the nighttime life, let's say you're in the nightlife and you're chilling. When conflict comes, which person are you? Are you the person that tries to resolve it, or are you the person that is going to take it too far? That's all I want to know, and why you decided to be the person that you is in that scenario. You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's all it is. A simple question about which person you be. You know what I'm saying? In that scenario.
Mm-hmm. It's a good question, Gangster. To the viewers out there, please answer the question. We want to know your thoughts, your idea, your feelings regarding that question. Gangster, if I may attack it myself, real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's a two-part question that you threw at us. That's a two-part question. So I'm gonna answer the first part. I am the type of person that's gonna bring it down. I'm gonna try to find a way I can bring it down some type of way. I'm gonna try to find a way to turn the volume down. I'm gonna try to find a way to put the fire out. I'm gonna try to find a way to calm the situation down, because I understand, the result of that. The reason why I'm that person, Gangster, is because I was the other person before. You understand? I was the other person, and being,
it wasn't good.
It's not good. It's not good. So being able to see that and understand that, now I'm strong enough to put out fires that others think is big. It's really not big.
Hey, man. My answer was going to be exactly the same thing, man. It's amazing to me that but they say great minds think alike. I was that other person at one time. Straight up. I was itching to be the other person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I couldn't wait for it to go down. When my dog said we're going to the club, that's what we're going for. We're going to get loose. You know what I'm saying? So I set it off immediately. Then we ran out the club.
I remember vividly.
Yeah, immediately. And I got a little brother. Boy.
But that's a great question, man. To our viewers, man, definitely would like to know your thoughts and your comments on that.
Yeah, man. But I became the other person, and it took a lot of time. Not just it happened. It took a lot of time.
A lot of time, yeah.
And I'm glad. I'm proud of the person I become now, because I'm just not that dude anymore. I'm just not that dude that I used to be. That dude, trust me. I'm just not him no more, man.
It's a lifetime to be able to learn how to come back.
It ain't no fun being that dude, man. It ain't no fun being that dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just and sometimes people try to get you back.
High blood pressure, man.
That's that dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry, all that, man. Man, just try to not get in no beef, man. That's old, man. That's old news, man. We trying to come up, man. We trying to come up, get something, man. Let's do that together, man. Let's come up together and get something, man. Let's build something together, man.
Exactly.
I don't want to tell. I'm saying, I don't want to You know, I don't want to do nothing to nobody, man. And that's real, boy. I don't want to do nothing to nobody, man. I just want to live mine and hope we can shine how we supposed to shine, man. Because we destined for some things, homeboy. Straight up. Now let's go get it. That's all.
When I get a phone call and somebody call me, say, "What you doing, man?" I say, "I don't say I'm just chilling."
Yeah.
I say, "I'm building. I'm building.
Working something.
I'm creating something. I'm building." Yeah, I ain't chilling. But that's some good stuff, gangster. Let's keep it moving, man. If our minds and our hearts are clear, we're gonna keep it moving because we gotta close the show out. And we got one last segment. We got one last segment to close it out with, and I think y'all know what it is.
Yep, I'm ready.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Gangster.
Yes, sir, man. It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. What I got for you is this, man. Same thing I've been talking about all night. Pushing conflict resolution. Okay. I know I say it a lot, but I got to drill it into some of you guys because the resolution that you guys are coming up with is not the one that's proper. The proper resolution is not to grab your piece and go shoot somebody. That's not the way it goes anymore. I mean, it never went that way. The Wild Wild West, baby. But we ain't living in that time, man. We're living in a time where you have to learn how to get along with everybody in society because you never know where it's gonna come up. Okay, as a black man, we gotta be able to switch up. You gotta be able to. How you doing today, sir? You gotta be able to walk the walk and talk the talk. You have to do that. You understand? We're in the hood, but outside the hood, we're another person. You have to be that. The only way you're gonna win. You have to be that. Understand me? You have to be that. Or they ain't gonna let you get out, man. They ain't gonna let you get out. Try to keep you locked up over there in the zoo somewhere. Don't let them get you, brother. Find a way to resolve conflict, get in their office or get in there, wherever it gotta be. But you gotta succeed, or you gotta play that game. That's all. Or start your own business and succeed that way. One way or the other, the message is still succeed. Thanks, Rick. I'm gone, man.
Good stuff, G. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding coming out of the corner. Thank you, gangster, for your energy, fam, and for your wisdom, brother. I'll go ahead and close it out for the beautiful, beautiful fans that's watching out there tonight. God bless you. We appreciate you and for tuning in. A couple things I just want to say, a couple quotes. I'm going to close it out. We're going to be real fast. Someone asked me, "Hey, Chance, why you don't never play stuff about P. Diddy or stuff about what's going on out there in the world?" I said, because for one reason and one reason only. If you want to see that type of information and that type of stuff, you can watch it on every other channel out there. But on this channel, you're going to find growth and you're going to find encouragement. You're going to find knowledge and you're going to share it. And that's the only thing that we'll discuss here. And that's the reason why we created this podcast. But real quick, in and out, I wanted to tell you guys out there, to my loved ones, you guys are watching this because it's something out there for you, and that you're gonna find it. You know what your purpose is, and that's why you're watching this show, because you believe in yourself and you believe in your dreams and you believe. And so God bless you. And here's something for you. I want you to leap. To those who haven't started their dreams yet, or their goals, or their business yet, what I want you to do is leap and grow your wings on the way down. Okay? And that just simply means if you don't have the money, if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the help, if you don't have the support, I want you to get started anyway. Okay? Get started anyway. You're going to move toward that direction. Okay? Don't let nothing stop you. Get started anyway. Also, I want you to write down, if you can, write this down. What's my purpose? What's my contribution to society? Write that down. What's my contribution to society? You have a contribution to society. You have to give up yourself. You have to figure that out. That's a whole nother conversation in itself. But you need to figure that out because you have to be giving of yourself. Because I had a sermon against it once where I told him, if God is finished with you, if he's finished with you, doesn't mean he don't love you. It just means he's finished with you. He'll bring you home. Don't let God be finished with you. Fill up your cup. Have something to give. Have something to offer. Keep moving. I'm going to close it out with, and you can write this down as well. Everything a man does for himself, he takes with him. But everything a man does for others, he leaves behind. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
For sure. Hey, Double O, I'm going to let you see King.
Grown men podcast. Grown men podcast. Grown men podcast. Grown men podcast. Grown men podcast.